Good morning everyone. In today's class we are going to see about the topic centrioles, page number 66. So what is mean by that centrioles and where it is present means, see, usually the centrioles, it will be present near to that nucleus. Near to the nucleus means if a nucleus, it is present in the center of a cell, means the centrioles also it will be present very close to that nucleus itself. Either it may be center, mostly the nucleus it will be present in the center of the cell, so near close to that these centrioles also it will be present. Okay, and then these centrioles it will be mostly made up of tube like structures, stick like structures, which is shown in that picture, no, in such a way that tube like structures it will be made up of. And also these centrioles are also called as centrosomes. The another name what it is called means it is centrosomes, and which is present only in an animal cell. Okay, the centrioles it can be seen only in an animal cell and not in a plant cell. For example, if you take a chloroplast, okay, that it can be seen only in a plant cell, but it will be absent in animal cell. But here these centrioles also like the same, it is present in an animal cell and absent in plant cell. And these, what is that function of these centrioles? Okay, while present near the nucleus, what is its function means separation of chromosomes. So while that cell division, cell when it is dividing into the daughter cells, the chromosome also it will be separated. So that important process it will be done by the centrioles. Okay, while separating that chromosomes, that chromosome gives that characters for an organism, either it may be plants, animals, or even that for the human beings, the characters it will be given by this chromosomes. So that chromosome separation it will be done by this centrioles. And then next one, what this means, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so if we take that endoplasmic reticulum, it may be flat or also the tubular sacs. It means the structure it may be tubular sacs within cytoplasm. Okay, within the cytoplasm it will be present. So every organelles usually it will be present inside the cytoplasm. And here if we take, there are two different types of that endoplasmic reticulum. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum and another one smooth endoplasmic reticulum. What is the difference between these two means, rough endoplasmic reticulum, if we take the outer surface of this reticulum, it will be just attached with that ribosomes. Okay, as ribosomes it will be attached on the surface of that endoplasmic reticulum, which is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. So while something it is attached, while we are touching it will feel rough. Okay, that is called, it is rough endoplasmic reticulum. And what is its function means synthesis of protein. The protein energy it will be synthesized by this rough endoplasmic reticulum. And then next one, if we take the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, okay, it will be without ribosomes on that membrane. The outer surface it will be not attached with that ribosome, so it will be very smooth in nature. Okay, and also what is that use means, it helps in the synthesis of lipids, steroids, and also not only synthesizing, it will be transported, okay, by this smooth endoplasmic reticulum inside the cell. Okay, everything it will be transported. And then here you are going to write the questions. Learn and write the following. Question number 9, explain about the centrioles of the cell. So you want to write what is the shape of the centrioles and what are its functions. Okay, if possible draw the diagram of that centrioles. And the next one, question number 10, what are the types of endoplasmic reticulum? So what is shape of that endoplasmic reticulum, what are the two types, and along with that you want to explain that types of endoplasmic reticulum.